Okay, so we now have the old Remington 700 short action bolt action receiver, and here we have the Strasser RS 700 straight pull. The basic idea on this Strasser is same as the Remington 700 bolt action, that you are able to use all the same Remington 700 short action stock or chassis in this Strasser, but how this work is different than the bolt action. You know, the bolt action you lift and pull and then bring it back out. Well, you know the bolt action, and in the Strasser you just need to do it this movement back and forth. So it's like a modern style Remington 700. I did receive this Remington 700 from my friends, thanks to Sami. Sami, of course, told me that no problem, I can give you my rifle. So thank you very much to Sami that he borrow him his rifle, and I can borrow his stock for my Strasser, because like I told, I don't have the stock or chassis for this Strasser yet, but it's coming later, but not that much for that now. Let's see that later, but now I'm going to do it in the beginning with that very interesting chassis from England, and I will I will show it in a moment, but if we come back a little bit to the Strasser and Remington 700, so Strasser is taking every short action Remington stock or chassis and all the triggers. All the triggers are also compatibility. Some of these English words is just not made to Finnish mouth. But if you have trigger in Remington 700, you can use it in Strasser and vice versa. And the recoil lock is same in Remington and it's same in Strasser, the small one, but you can get these different sizes, and the barrel is with the barrel nut, when in the Remington it's soldered, but you can get the barrel same way in the Strasser, or if you want to use the barrel nut, is maybe, I don't know, is it faster, but different way to made it. And the stock that I'm going to mount to the Strasser in the beginning is this. This is the Accuracy International. I don't remember what's the model, but it's made in England, Accuracy International, and I don't think, or I haven't seen anyone used Strasser and Accuracy International yet, but I'm going to put it here in the beginning, and let's see what kind of results this rifle can get with the Accuracy International chassis. Next time we are heading to the range, and before that, of course, I need to mount a scope. Scope to Strasser, it's now with the 0 MOA mount, the Picatinny rail. I didn't want to 20 MOA because almost all my scope mounts has the 20 MOA, so I thought that I would like to have the Strasser with the zero MOA, and maybe if I need, I can do it to more elevation with the more canted mount. But I don't have that many places to shoot so far that I would need more elevation from the scope. So as now it is, it's enough for me. So this is the part 2 of the Strasser RS 700. Okay, so this Accuracy International chassis did not fit to my Strasser because the Rigolac was array was bedded, and this Rigolac was made it a round shape, and in the Strasser it was square. So I didn't want to start modifying the Rigolac on the Strasser because I will use it in different rifles, and as it is a new one, so not going to modify it, but it would look good in this Accuracy International stock or chassis, how do you like to say it, but it is full aluminum bone from here all the way to here, and these nice feeling plastics are with screws in this frame. But I did find out that there was a similar style wooden stock on my local gun store where I was working a few years ago. It's made of wood. Let me see what the wood is in English. This wood is made of beech, and is painted black. But as you can see, where they have taken this look, it's obviously same that it is taken from the Accuracy International. It only cost me 50 euros, so it's almost like free. You have adjustable G-crest recoil pad, and you can fine tune it. But as it is made the Remington 700 and with the PDL, with the magazine style bottom metal, I need to modify this area that I can fit the was this M5 bottom metal to this stock, so I can use it and maybe do little tricks with this stock, because it was basically like free. It didn't cost almost like nothing. So let's see what kind of stock I can make this. I need to do some filing with the Dremel and wood file to make it fit. But you can see where the look has been made. It's basically like 1-to-1 on the Accuracy International stock. So let's start doing stock in the beginning from this Glinsky. It's made in Czech Republic, Glinsky. Nice quality wood stock, and it's also have this Ansuch type of rail in the bottom. So, and like it's made of wood. So if you like to make it better for your own hand, you can just do filing here or sandpaper and paint it black, or I don't know if I'm gonna paint it with a camo bed or something, but let's see that. Let's see that what kind of system we can build. Lots of filing and doing with this Proxon mini drill. And few different tips, but these sandpapers were not so great. These were, after little use, they came off from the glowing of the but it's almost done. The bottom metal is sitting almost like perfect. I've done this much work, but I think I took a little bit too much of the wood of the front, under the front action screw and the bottom metal, but I think I can fix that with epoxy. Now I need to try the action in the stock and see if the bolts are enough clearance, and then of course need to check out if the magazine is sitting well and is it feeding evenly. But amateur work is paying off, or is it? Not sure yet. Let's see it. Let's see that later. So the package should look like this when the bottom metal is in the right depth in the stock. So I have quite a lot more job to do, because the bottom metal is now like 1/4 of the inch or 6 millimeter away from the stock. So that would it come enough deep in the stock. So need to do some more work, but it's slowly coming, and maybe it's good that it was not too much taken from the front side of the stock. So let's continue the drilling. There it is, and it is working. I did test it with few rounds, put it to the magazine, and it did fit, but if I do tighten the action screw a little bit too much, the bottom metal is making the magazine too close to the bolt, and you can hear it. The feeding lips is touching the bolt, but I don't know if I put small aluminium, or if I find really slim washers, I could use it under the trigger guard, or then not put it those screws so tight. So, but now it is ready, the step 1, but it's not ready because I don't like this black color on the stock. So I have some spray paints on that box over there. Maston camouflage paints, and I was thinking that I could paint this stock in a different color. So let's see what it is after the painting, and then it's almost ready. Okay, let's spray paint the first color. I already did on the other side. I start with the lightest color and go there from the lightest to the darkest. So the first paint is the beige, and after that the paint is dried, I go with the green shade. I don't know, is there only one way to do it, but this is how I have done it with the spray paint. I have already also done with the sponge, but this is not This is not going to be a rifle that I will take any more seriously use, so I think it's just fine to do it like this. Do it like this, and now we're gonna let it dry, and the next paint is gonna be this one, and from there, and the last one is the darkest at the black. Okay, there it is. The Accuracy International Arctic Warfare. So the lace to the bottom metal is made, and it took some time because I didn't want to rush it, because this was the most important part of this stock project, that I could fit this M5 bottom metal. So it is fitting inside, and it's fitting, but I did cut small sim plates from the tuna package that I can put here, so it's make a little bit more space to the bottom metal and to the locking parts of this bottom metal, that it's feeding well, and it's not too high or too close to the action that it would not work well. Okay, let's put it in together and see how it looks. Also, this chassis, or this stock, this is not a chassis, this is the stock. There's a little rail, and I was able to fit small nuts, or these are like KRG style. I don't know the English word, but anyway, it's now bolted to the rail. So I have Arca on the stock, and I can use the bipod. But let's see how it looks when I put it in together and take few pictures. But it is like, or not like, but looks like the Accuracy International Arctic Warfare stock, but the action is not the Accuracy International, it is the Strasser RS straight pull. So basically like modern version of bolt action, but of course it would be looking very good if I would have a real Accuracy International stock in this, but yeah, it is going to be only for a short period time on this action. So on the beginning it's going to be the stock in this, but later on it will be changed to the different one. So there it is, a retro Accuracy International with straight pull Strasser action. Arca on the front of the stock and straight pull. Now just go to shooting with it, or of course I need to scope before that.